Food is food for the brain. That was what Alcazar always said before he slurped down his cream of smelt soup. It was always awful. Always. What was also always awful was the situation Haru found himself in. Alas, Haru was an indebted servant. To him, he had sworn an oath to the prickly mystic. The quest was to find a lousy pair of so-called magic shoes. Or so that was the claim by Alcazar. Yeah, if you so chance to encounter Cruciate, this vest will resist some of his magic. Magic shoes, Haru shouted to himself, fingering the itchy vest. He was alone for now, yes. He was also 130 floors up. It was not his intention to go so high. But he had miscalculated the distance on the old teleport scroll, which was doubly unfortunate because Alcazar had only bequeathed him one. Lousy cheapskate, grumbled Haru, reflecting upon how he had been shortchanged. Shortchanged not only in scrolls, but also in life. No surprise there, Haru came from a long line of roguish individuals, not suited for the just world of law and all that jazz. He, Haru, and his old man, Charlne, had chosen to go the rogue's path. And it was not the best path to take. For evidence of this, I will imbue you with the fact that Charlne is no longer with us in the normal sense. No, Alcazar had turned him into a doorstop. Oh, and old Poppy Charlne, the master of legerdemain and sleight of hand, was reduced to holding the door open throughout perpetuity within Alcazar's newfangled fancy indoor latrine. Ooh, not that Haru ever had a chance to get near it. He wasn't even allowed in the house. He slept in the barn with the mules and the goats. Not with the horses, though, because that would be too good for him, apparently. Magic shoes, Haru cried, freezing in the high winds. All the same, Haru had to make a move soon, because it wouldn't be too long before he slipped or became exhausted. And then it would certainly be curtains, unless someone revived him, but given that basically nobody in the world knew or cared about Haru, that was unlikely. Unlikely beyond Deus Ex Machina. So you don't have to worry about any magic eagles appearing out of nowhere. I'm looking at you, Lord of the Rings. Haru had already pilfered the shoes. All he needed to do was make it down in one piece. Oh, what a day this had been. I need you to fetch a pair of shoes for me, Alcazar had said, violently ringing in Haru's memory. They were stolen. So you need me to steal them back, is it? Haru had responded. Yes, they were my mother's, and they mean the world to me. Lies! They were all lies. Never trust a wizard. No, scratch that. Never trust a single wizard. That is, a wizard who is single into his 40s. Even Haru knew this, but he was backed into a corner here. And he had to do what he was bade, otherwise he would suffer tremendous consequences from not only the wizard, but at the hands of the law. King Ignatiopoulos, a foreigner no less, did not look kindly upon any sort of broken oaths or oath-breaking or broken oaths, because the words were too similar for the king's comfort. And he treated those in an easterly kingly way, and that way is not something anyone really wants to think about. Haru gulped and leaned forward until an arrow slit was reachable. He leaned back and held his breath. Oh, howled Haru as he flung himself through the air. This is why I bring my own microphone. The tower guards were gaining. Haru was running out of time. Oh, he's over there! One shouted amidst the clamor of metal and confusion. So long, losers! Resounded Haru in mid-flight. Oh, he missed the window ledge. And as a consequence of that, he began to plummet. Luckily, though, perhaps not so, he landed crotch first. Ooh. striding a grotesque stone gargoyle. Ooh. Whoa! He exclaimed as his genitals felt the brunt of the damage. Oh, he went down there! Yelled the captain of the guard from above. Fire volley! A dozen guards let loose for the full force of their crossbows. The deadly rain came, and time seemed to slow down for the rogue. Magic shoes. Not that they fit. The only other option was for Haru to toss the grappling hook 15 feet to his left, around the neck of another nearby gargoyle. And he leapt. The volley missed. The grappling hook caught, but the gargoyle crumbled under the weight. Ah! And he fell. Haru the head got stuck, wrapped around a crenulation. On the ledge, Haru pulled himself up and onto the lower level tier. Ah! He could have picked a better place, though. He realized as he climbed onto the porch and stealthily crept inside. It was Cruciate the Younger's library and spellwork parlor. The rival wizard himself. Seated by the fireplace, he was reading a fusty grimoire bigger than he. Oh, it's big. So, it's you, said Cruciate without looking up. The man who stole my shoes. You know, I can see everything. That is a lie. He saw a lot, but not everything. In here, I saw it with my third eye. And I know that it was Alcazar that sent you. So what? Jealousy, it bringeth a man to sin. Now return the shoes. Why should I? Because the entire fabric of reality demands it. You think I'm the evil one? I'm the one who's been protecting this kingdom. The only thing stopping the dark god from destroying us all is the fact that centuries ago, my father imprisoned it into the very pair of shoes you now hold. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that Alcazar is going to release the dark god to destroy us all. Lies. No, I really suggest that Cruciate began talking whilst weaving a spell. Too bad Haru had the vest on. You are the one being lied to. And Cruciate didn't seem to notice that the spell charm person didn't take. But Haru played along. No, yes, now I see. By the king's beard, I see. I knew you would now. Why don't you come with me downstairs to my dungeon? To my playroom. Oh, why, yes, that seems like an excellent idea. On the way down, Haru followed closely behind Alcazar. Lulled into a false sense of security, the stairs went down a dizzying length of levels, spiraling into torchlight near darkness. You know, this was as good a time as any. And Haru reeled back, clutching those shoes tied together into makeshift flail. And he smashed the back of Cruciate's head. Oh, you know, Cruciate would have been able to handle it any other day, but the vest prevented the full detection of thoughts. And he was caught by surprise. Cruciate was caught, and he was not screaming into his own doom. Ah! Now all Haru needed to do was escape the guards, and maybe then even he would find his way home. Maybe with a bit of luck, he said to himself, drawing his sword. Above and below, the guards emerged. They found him. Well, with a little bit of luck, Haru said before diving, slashing and screaming, headlong into the fray. Thank you. Brand new story, never read.